I just don't want to put all my eggs in one basket, but I guess at this moment, none of my eggs are in any baskets. It's a Grayson-style metaphor. Hello everyone, my name is Grayson, and welcome back to episode 22 of this Let's Play of Iratus, Lord of the Dead. So this is our third installment of episodes. We are in the third section, the Mercenary Barracks. So we're fighting a bunch of mercenaries and adventurers and that kind of ilk. We've defeated the miners, which are mostly slaves and slave drivers. We've defeated the dwarves and their tunnels. We're on to the mercenary barracks. Once we beat this, we'll move on to the catacombs. So we don't have that much longer to go. Looks like we're about halfway, maybe a little over halfway towards the final boss here. So it looks like in our last episode we used a physical team, so I went ahead and shuffled everybody around so we can spend these talent points and then get going with our spooky team here. So what do we want to take a look at? We have alchemy. We could use some more points in alchemy and maybe in destruction. Iratus receives 50 wrath after killing a target with a destruction spell. That's interesting. Iratus sets a trap at target enemy position. It explodes in 2 rounds, dealing a bunch of magic damage. That's a lot of magic damage. That's a lot of magic damage. That's really cool. For 15 mana. That's really tempting. What's in Ire? What are these cool things at the end that we should be looking for? Ultimate abilities and minions cost 10 less wrath. Oh my god, that's cool. When Iratus has 100 wrath, he receives 36 spell power. Oof. Units recover a bunch of health for 75 mana, but that's really quite a lifesaver, isn't it? What about the end of the magic tree? We've got the summon. Here we have a 70 mana spell. Target loses a lot of maximum vigor and sanity. Removes all buffs, lose all block and ward, ignores ward. Oh my god. That's really quite strong. Finger of Death. And it's percentage, so it doesn't matter really what point in the battle you use this. Blind. Deals 45 stress damage. The target loses 33 accuracy for 2 turns. That's quite nice as well. Moves all debuffs from minions and all buffs from enemies. So it would cost 20 mana. That's pretty good. Deals stress damage to all enemies. Okay, what about in alchemy? I'm sure there's some stuff in here that we want to get to. We have this one additional part will drop after the battle. What's here? After using distillations, all minions deal 10% more damage, receive 10% less damage for 1 battle. Oh, okay. And increase the amount of wrath that Iratus gains in battle by 50%. Oh, does not work on minion abilities. Whoa. Oh, like if minion abilities give you wrath, like the Dark Knight. Okay, okay. I was going to say, minions using abilities is how you get a lot of your wrath. Okay. Let's see, we have here, increase the chance to receive artifacts at the end of the battle by 20%. Increase the chance of receiving brains. Minions receive +6 luck. Iratus restores 100% more mana using calcination. Interesting. So we can give our minions extra luck, extra vigor. There was one that gave minions... I think we already have it, right? Minions get +3 dread, and then I think there was one for, yeah, +3 attack. Okay, so maybe we want to get, like, this +8 vigor?
Really learning, rather remembering what was forgotten.
I like this artifact one, though, too. So let's grab the artifact one, and then this one here. And then let's get this, let's save up 3 points for this +8 vigor. All right, let's head on into the dungeon. We have a minion here coming up. Let's see what we get. Okay, we can pick out a wraith, a mummy, or a bone golem. Let's get a bone golem. We can go ahead and play with that guy. Oh, he comes out at level 12. Nice. All right, we'll throw you over here in the holding cells, which is these 2 sections. And then we have a fight coming up here with some... just standard people, no bards to heal them up, so I think we can go in with Tusif with that incredible turn 1 like destruction we can put on people. Such a cool strategy. If you missed my previous couple episodes where I was setting this up, now I start the battles with enough wrath to use Tusif's ability immediately, and it's he has a thing that makes him do extra damage on his first attack. And then we can give him a spell that gives him a critical. It's really cool. Let's go ahead and give that to him now.
Predestined.
So he will get a crit when I go with him, which is really, really cool. Let's go ahead and redirect attacks from somebody to the Abomination. Of course, of course. Okay. Stance: whenever an enemy moves, the Banshee deals stress damage to it. I don't think we're going to be doing that. Moves the target to a random position. Removes all buffs from the target. All enemies lose attack and evasion. That's probably a good one. Of course, the ones with the highest evasion are the hardest to hit. Okay, here we go. So it's Echoing Terror. So this is going to do double damage. He's going to get a crit. It's going to do 25% more damage from an artifact, and it's going to hit everybody. So, God, what a great way to start each battle with this character. Jeez. That is so powerful. Okay, so what do we have here? We have Berserk. Damage dealt goes up, but damage taken goes up. And we have Unlucky. So we got to get this guy out of here. He's less evasive now. Uh-oh, redirecting. Dang. He's got some curses on him, though. Alright, this is Peppa here. Okay. Enemies of the chosen position and the next position in line switch to random positions. Is this a stance? I don't know. It might be a stance. Let's see if we can move her. Let's see if it changes it. Oh yeah, it did. Perfect. Oh, he didn't go though. Uh-oh. There we go. One down. Uh-oh, she has a resolve. She's brave. Increase maximum sanity. Decrease all received stress damage for self and allies until end of battle. Not what I wanted to see. Now, he can go again with this. And what we could do is give him another crit.
Death predestined.
Here, enjoy.
This will be your end.
So we have two people about to go. Now, they're not taking any damage over time, so let's give them that if we can. Do we have any other stress damage? Yeah. This curses everybody. That's what we want. There we go.
Enough left to reanimate.
There goes one. There goes another.
Life vanishes from this world.
All right, so what do we do here? Not low enough for that. Let's maybe do the redirect from, I don't know, let's go with, well, she's probably pretty short-ranged. We don't have her Humanarium token, or we'd be able to see her skills, but I don't think she could probably reach too much further back than here, so let's use it on him. Okay. Removes all buffs, but you don't have any buffs. This is a buff, but it doesn't count as one, so we can't actually remove that. All minions gain 20 dread for their next action. Let's do that. Okay, touch. Ooh, crit. Crit curse. And then here's the one that does damage over time. That's what we want because we want her taking pings, multiple pings of stress damage. So once she gets to 0, she'll actually die off completely. Okay, so we could use this. Instantly destroy an enemy that has blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, I've never done this.
One more for the stockpiles.
Cool.
As your suffering ends.
Oh, what is this terrible thing? Spiked head? Any character that attacks this minion receives 40 stress damage. What? That's so cool. Can we put that on Peppa? A Glutton's Tongue. At the start of battle, increase damage dealt by 0.1% for each available part in the Chamber of Iratus. Whoa, whoa, wait, I have tons of parts. Oh my god, a level 20 brain? 4 flesh. Oh my god, this was one of my best finds ever after a combat. Good God, we could build somebody and pop them up to level 20. Our highest minion is 16. That is insane. Oh my God. Okay, how close are we to leveling? Okay, we're getting there. We have 116 diggers souls. So what do we want to get now? Excavation. What's this one do? Each minion restores, so restoring 16 mana after battles from this shrine. Okay, maybe excavation to find more random parts. So we need a bone golem. Now it's not going to be this one because he popped out at level 12. So let's make one that's significantly worse than that. So bone golem, fill, just put some basic stuff in there. Craft.
This is what a necromancer's war machine looks like.
True. All right, back to the graveyard. Excavation. All right, sir, your job is to work in here forever. Thank you. Neat. Okay, so now we have a 45% chance for each minion to find a random part after combat. So now we could find 3 after combats, which is pretty cool. So who do we want to build with our level 20 brain? Wish I could build something new. Use 7,500 Wrath on ultimate abilities. Oh, we only have to use 21 more Wrath to unlock the Blood Phantasm. Damage to my own minions to make a ghoul. Complete the game on more pain. Well, I haven't done that yet, but we will unlock 2 different minions doing that, which is super cool. The Reapers are pretty fun. That's a candidate, but maybe we'll wait and get this Blood Phantasm. I have no idea what they do, but we'll find out, and then we can decide whether or not we want to make them. So let's go into our mortuary here and get our characters out who were healing up. Switch you guys around, and then we want to put Peppa and P in there to heal. How are my trainees doing in here? Fine. They're just keeping up with levels as best they can while in the training spot. I definitely should get this one next, I think. I can make a headhunter, so we just need to get to 75 to make that. And then the mortuary, you know, is great, but healing isn't really my problem. What is this? Is this that freezy thing? Oh no, Black Widow. I can't make those. I am excited for that. Okay, so let's go back in here, and then we had we could look at Peepus. Now, 2 tower, 2 power could also use that. Here we go. Any character that attacks this minion receives stress damage. So we want that on, like, say, this Dark Knight Rises, who's our stress tank. That would be super cool. Or do we want that on our Peppa because she redirects attacks from others to her, so then she would have multiple opportunities to use this damage, whereas this guy can already do stress damage, whereas Peppa doesn't do a whole lot of stress damage. So that might be a good idea. We could also start buffing up some of our characters with better parts, you know, like dragging in one of these blues, you know, a couple blues and getting a bunch of stat points. That might be a good idea to do. I just hesitate so much to use these. I just don't want to put all my eggs in one basket, but I guess at this moment, none of my eggs are in any baskets. Was that a Grayson style metaphor? All right, anybody level up? Scrunch has a level. Scrunch has 10 points and an ability point. So let's grab you. Iratus receives mana. Ooh, or Wrath. Let's do the mana. I have some really good spells. So this way she can use an ability that resets my ability to cast a spell and gives me 20 mana. That seems really valuable. These characters are growing on me. They're not that heavy hitters, but that's because they have a little more going on. They've got some interesting support. Cost some mana health to do some of this stuff, but they can heal it back up. These are interesting characters. So stat-wise, we have a lot of points here. We could get a little bit more health for 4 points. We could give her a one of these wards. That's probably a good option, just so she has 2 complete damage mitigations. She can get some crit and some evasion for only 1 point each. For 3, I think that's probably worth it. And then we'll save up her points here. Oh, these are in this order here, but they're flipped here. That's irritating. Something tells me I've talked about this before. Okay, let's head into the dungeon. Let's take our Mini-Winnie team. We have Restore Mana or Recover Vigor to minions. Again, we don't really need either, so let's just get all of our mana. Okay, now we get to choose which way we want to go. We could give experience to Iratus or minions going this way. We have a chest containing artifacts. We also have a Gargoyle Battle. This has an elite crossbowman, a bard. I don't know what that horned character is, and then an elite swordsman, so that'll be tough. This has an elite ranger, I think, and another one, and one of those horned characters, and then an elite rogue. These are both going to be tough. At least I can hit these two, but these two are like super hard to damage with their dodge, so it's probably, I probably wanted to go this way, to be honest, just because I want to avoid fighting these dodgy characters here. Digger's Souls that way. Let's just go, we could sacrifice a minion here. Elite, ooh, elite gargoyle, ooh, that sounds real dangerous. Let's go this way. Let's go this way, avoid this fight, and just not even really think about it any more than that. Plus the experience in the next little chunk will be quite nice, I think. Mini Winnie's first. She is very fast. Now we have block and armor on here, so let's go ahead and deal physical damage twice.
Don't know why. There's no sun up in the sky.
And then let's
Bony
catch the laggard.
incoming.
Bam. Oh my god, it's so disgusting. Disgusting amount of damage. So this is... Oh, wait, we haven't looked at these characters. So this is an elite swordsman, as we thought. Elite crossbowman. Okay, 22 armor is pretty insane. Pretty accurate. No evasion. Okay, like a little bit of crit. This is pretty high, very high crit, low accuracy, pretty high evasion, 1 in 3 attacks. No armor or defense. Very strange. He's got. I guess that's what happens when you wear chainmail made of gold, is it does nothing to defend you. And then we have Barbarian. Okay. Interesting model. So we have fairly. I don't know, a lot of health, but not a lot of sanity. Not high accuracy. Not a crazy amount of damage, but a crazy amount of defense. Which I'm not sure where that defense is coming from, because she's certainly not wearing much armor. Okay, weird group. Weird group. So I guess we hit her. Oh, doesn't escape. Gains accuracy and critical damage when he misses. Oh no. Negative chance to escape, negative chance of insanity. Dang, these guys are a bit tough, aren't they? I love that attack. Oh, that's why he always misses with his first attack and hits with his second. It's because his first one is like, the non-elite ones at least have like only like a 60% chance to hit, but then it gets buffed by 10 points. His chance to hit goes up, so that's why he tends to hit on the second attack. Interesting. What do we have here? Probably want to go ahead and use this now. All right, I'm back. I got sidetracked trying to figure out how it is you're supposed to say Iratus or Iratus or whatever. So I've been looking it up, and there are there are different ways to pronounce it. There's Iratus, there is Iratus, which is perhaps how you would pronounce it if it was Latin, which it is a Latin word meaning like angry or rageful. So it might be Iratus. Iratus. There's a lot of different ways you could say it. I tried to watch from their website, like I watched some of the trailer videos, and I tried to read their language and press kit and that kind of stuff, and I don't know if I can't find a source of anybody saying it out loud from the actual company, so I don't know what they had envisioned for that, but that's something that's kind of bothered me for a while. You know, every time I do one of these intros, I say, you know, welcome back to X, Lord of the Dead, and I've always kind of wondered how to say it. Every YouTuber I've ever seen pronounces it a slightly different way, and it's kind of getting to me, but I'll keep poking around. I will let you know if I find any actual references from the developers themselves. And with that, let's get back to it. So we've set this woman on fire. I think it's best to finish off one character at a time. I can throw a blade back here. Probably a good idea. I don't know if she's going to try to heal herself. Yeah. Ooh, she's so close. She's probably going to heal herself back up to full. Okay, good. Block. Take some fire damage. Oh, debuff. Alright, so she's healing that character, leaving herself quite vulnerable. So let's see if we can't finish her off here.
Ashes to ashes, dust to
Okay,
dust.
nice. Now we have here a ward on this character. I would love to blood curse this character to reduce his luck down so he doesn't get crits, but I have to pop that off of there with something. So let's go with this. Try to get that ward off of there. Okay. Not if we miss, we won't. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, now what do we do? Let's get this block off of this guy.
Don't know why. There's no sun up in the sky. Bony weather incoming.
God, what a strange guy. No! God! It's only a 34% dodge chance. Why do I miss every hit? Oh my god! Okay, take this! Oh, I forgot about the ward. Okay, I mean, calculated. Okay, that's okay. We're just trading wards and blocks and stuff. We're almost gonna start taking damage any second now. Let's use this. This is a cool action. You can take 2 actions a turn for 2 turns. So we can't use that one. Let's do the buff. Just having my tea here. All right, let's set some more fire. Boop. Go with this blood curse now. Yeah.
Crimson hunger.
There we go. -8 to luck. So no crits for you. Just very good. Ooh. She is very resistant to physical damage. There we go. He's not. His golden armor does nothing to protect him. Huh. Well, target loses all armor and resistance until the battle ends. Well, you have a lot of that. Ignore his block. Oh, so we could get... Oh, we can't do the one in the back. There we go. No armor. And then we just cut her to death.
My kingdom
Nice.
comes.
Alright, so she's going to take 11 to 14 stress damage, 22... Okay, so she will die when her next turn starts, so it's time to start focusing on somebody else. Let's go with this guy back here, because he's got all this armor still. No, let's finish this guy off. Ow. Painful. Alright, one down. Now we need you to... Hello? Okay, we need you to absorb some health. There we go. Nice. Very good, very good. Still a little bit of physical damage here because you heal off of that. There we go. Feeling good, feeling good. Let's hit this character here with the armor reduction. Goes through block, but we need to remember he still has blocks. Let's hit him with this because that's 2 hits.
Your
Perfect.
frail bodies fail you.
Probably ignite this guy again. It'll probably ensure his death. Let's take a look. He's going to take 22, so 44 damage minimum. So that will kill him. So he's going to die. So let's throw a knife at this guy. Man, I tell you, once those bards are gone, this combat's not so tough. Those bards really prop up the parties. Flashbang here. What do we want to do here? Let's just smack this guy. Let's use the moon again, just in case. Extra actions. Claw him up. Let's ignite him. And slap him. Nice. Easy peasy. For 2 elites, pretty easy.
Step towards my eternal
Another level
kingdom.
20 brain? I'm scared that the game's giving these to me. Okay, we should have unlocked a new creature now, which is very exciting. Ooh, we got a strange jar. Ooh, that's a good one. Well, that's a lot of experience. Back up to 100 mana. Okay, this is going quite well. Okay, so we should have unlocked... Aha! Blood Elemental achievement. Okay, we got the Blood Phantasm. A rare example of a naturally occurring undead. Some even put forth theories that these are actually some kind of aggressive blood elemental and write many an arcane thesis defending their position. In reality, these phantasms, or phantoms, are born from a single desire, revenge. Revenge against those that killed them, which in this case is usually Iratus. But it's not too difficult to distort their perception of reality, make them see the form they hate most imposed over your enemies, applying a few bindings to keep them from harming fellow minions, and they become splendid servants. Iratus takes special delight in the fact that they will spend an eternity haunted by his visage. That's really disturbing and evil. Good for you, Iratus. Okay. Abilities. So let's take a look. I've never seen this character before. Feature. When killed, the Blood Phantom restores a bunch of vigor to his allies, okay? It's got even damage and dread, so that makes me think they might be hybrid. They have 100 accuracy base, 10 evasion, and 5 luck. Okay, we can work with that. 100 health base, that's pretty good. 5 armor, 5 resistance base is also very workable. No block or ward. I'm sure we can purchase those. No, we can't. This character cannot have block or ward. Interesting. So they can't outright avoid damage, but we can give them, it looks like, pretty cheap bonuses to their defenses, so these might be tanky characters or off-tanks. We can buff their health. We can't buff their dread, so we can buff, I mean, everything's pretty cheap at this point, but you only get, yeah, these may not be attack characters, because this is, although it's only 1 point cost, it's a low bonus, so it's looking like this is a tanky character, maybe a bruiser. Okay, so let's take a look at the abilities. So we have a Impale, physical attack that deals a little damage to both of the front 2 and moves forward. Phantasmal Assault, physical attack, attacks twice, dealing 50% physical damage with each attack. The Blood Phantasm recovers vigor equal to 45% of the damage dealt. Okay. All right, so if they get knocked backwards, they can move forward with this attack, which is cool, and then get back to attacking in the front and healing. Transfusion stance. When receiving direct damage, restore vigor to all allies equal to 40% of Phantasm's attack. Interesting. So the Phantasm heals allies by taking damage. Support. Marks a minion for 2 turns. Any characters that attack the marked minion receive magic damage. Okay. Chains of Anger. Physical attack deals fair amount of damage. Deals an additional 7 to 8 damage for each buff and debuff on the target. But they have to be kind of in the back for that. So this, you could build them kind of damagey, actually, it looks like. And then we have Hate Eternal. Costs 50 Wrath. Ignition to all enemies. You
have the honor of receiving my personal touch.
Thank you, Iratus. Deals a little bit of magic damage. That would be by turn. Sets target on fire until the battle ends, dealing 8 to 8 magic damage per turn. Interesting. So that's like our what are these called? Infested. They have the stress damage every turn for the rest of the battle. Now these can be cleansed is the only problem. So these stupid bards will mess it up for us. But I think I want to build a Blood Phantasm and play with this new unit because that is pretty cool. The weird thing is that they have a dread stat, but they have no use of it. So let's see if any of these change to stress damage. Doesn't look like it. Why do you have a stress amount? I don't know. So despite the fact that they have a fairly even attack and dread, I'm not seeing a single way for them to use their dread. So that's kind of interesting that they even have like the same amount of dread as they have attack, because I don't see a single thing that makes use of the dread stat. Very interesting. Okay, so let's fill. Let's go to only for the selected minion. Do we want to make like a really good one? Let's do it. Let's make a really good one that's also level 20. Let's use our best blood. Oh my god, that's 14 additional stat points. That is stupid powerful. Okay, this is going to be the most powerful creature ever created. All right, here we go.
You, my bloody hand, eye of vengeful eyes.
Oh, he looks cool. Oh, cool. Weird. What are the skins? Okay, gilded and blue and a man. Okay, well, damn, the base skin is really cool. That, like, yeah, I mean, yeah, Blood Elemental is the best way to describe that thing. God, that's really cool. And then let's go ahead and pop a brain in this sucker. Bam. Replace the current item. Yeah, I know how that works. Yeah. Okay, so now it's level 20. What about items? We don't have anything specifically for a Blood Phantasm, but we can look around. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, well, we have a lot of upgrade points here. We can actually upgrade all 6 things. Is this the max level? Nope. And we have 66 stat points to spend because of all of these high quality stuff we put in here. This is going to be the best minion that we have. Oh my god. Okay, well, we'll look at that on the next episode because we're all out of time for this one. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you will consider liking and subscribing and coming on back for the next episode. I would really appreciate it, and I hope I will see you then.